Well, a warm welcome to anyone joining. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and get yourself ready. Grab a notebook, a pencil, or pen. Whatever you choose to write with is fine. This is math from the void. Math coming at you pretty much out of nowhere. And today, we have an interesting problem. It's technically an algebra problem. But being able to set up a problem like this is going to be a helpful skill in classes like Precalculus, Calculus, potentially even a standard test like SAT or ACT. So while this question is not directed at anyone in particular, I would say somebody who finished Algebra 2 and upwards, all of y'all could easily approach this problem. It's very simply worded. It's pretty easy to imagine. And I have a feeling that some people will guess and check their numbers. But what I would like you to do is take about 3 minutes. It only takes about 1 minute. But I would like you to take about 3 minutes. Try to solve this problem. Try to really solve it. Don't just find the numbers, but try to really solve the problem. And then when you're ready, unpause the video. Come back and see how we did it here. Okay, now we have two very interesting numbers. I'm going to call them x and y. Okay, fair enough. This is a word problem, so we're going to have to interpret sentences and create algebraic expressions with them. So once we have two distinct objects, or potentially distinct objects, maybe they're the same value, but we can assume that they're distinct objects for now, x and y. Their sum is 11. This allows me to write an equation. X plus y is the sum, and the value of the sum is 11. Meanwhile, the difference of their squares, so that means x squared and y squared, the difference is also 11. Find the numbers. Now, I said this only takes a minute if you know what you're doing, so let me show you the trick. The idea is that this x squared minus y squared, this difference of squares, factors as x minus y, x plus y. So that means if we were to divide x squared minus y squared by x plus y, we'd essentially just be doing x minus y times x plus y over x plus y. And this cancels nicely and just gives us x minus y. But on the other hand, we know the values are 11 being divided by also 11. So therefore we know that x minus y equals 1. Okay, how does that help us? Well, if we know x minus y is 1, and we know x plus y is 11, we can pretty easily figure out our values, because if we add these two equations together, we get a cancellation of the y values. So we have 2x equals 12, therefore x equals 6, which means y equals 5. Okay, did you get it? So what makes this question interesting? Well, what makes it really valuable and interesting is that it requires you to be familiar with the difference of squares factoring. This is something that I like to emphasize many times for my calculus students, even my pre-calculus students, and even my Algebra 2 students. I like to get them started with this kind of factoring, because the sooner you can identify a difference of squares factoring, most likely you can make your equations or your problems a lot easier, very quickly, effortlessly. All right, so I think that's enough blab out of me. I'll see you guys next time.